in terms of having a template, so it's like code that's already written for you, right? Which makes it a lot easier. But the challenge is now having to find out how that person wrote that code and trying to incorporate your own editing into that code. I think that's the most difficult part about templates, right? But then, yeah, I feel like you guys will be okay because Bootstrap is not that hectic, but you just have to, yeah, you just have to go with it basically. Mr. Ayub, how are you?
How, how, how are you, ma'am? I'm
I'm
doing
good.
good, Miss Menzo. Yes, I'm doing good.
It's nice to see you on the camera again. It was nice seeing you guys last week as well.
Let's see my camera. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
So how's everything, sir? How's everything treating
It's
you?
doing good. It's doing good. I'm
Bootstrap?
just about to submit my capstone group project to you.
Okay, for Bootstrap already.
No, no, no. For level one, I mean,
Oh,
for the
level
H2.
one. Okay.
Yes. Okay. I'm just about to push it to you.
Okay. Mr. Laurie is asking where is his Excel sheet that he
It's
requested last week?
it's coming. Yeah, he gave me a deadline for this
Hmm.
meeting. Yes, it's coming.
All
Please do
right.
tell him it's coming. Yes.
All right, cool. I'll pass on the message. Hi, Bongani. How are you?
Hi everyone, how's everyone doing? I'm good, to be fair.
All
How's
right,
everyone doing?
that's great. And how are you finding Bootstrap?
I actually haven't started Bootstrap.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Still finishing off the pair project, but yeah.
Okay. All right. So you guys are away. I think for Bootstrap you have 1 week. Was it 2 weeks? I'm not sure. But you guys are aware that you have deadlines, right?
Okay.
So it's
Yes.
very important that you meet those deadlines because we're also training you guys to become like software engineers that when you commit to something, you have to finish it. Yeah. And as you go, because now you guys are only doing HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, that's like the easy part of software development. When you get to JavaScript, it's going to get a lot. So I would advise you guys to manage your time well and always check the deadlines basically. Yeah. But other than that, that's great. I will be starting to mark your capstones hopefully today because I was still busy with the other cohorts. But yeah, I'll get back to you guys on that. How's Mpumi? Nompumelelo, how are you?
Hi, Tabaho. Yeah. Yeah, I'm okay. I think, but last week I think I felt a bit too overwhelmed.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this week I feel much more energetic and I'm only going to get into my
Good.
capstone today. Um, yeah, it's been overwhelming already.
Mhm.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
kind of challenges are you facing?
I think it's minor things actually. I think that's what's mostly frustrating, like minor things, like shifting things to the left or right, you know.
Mm,
So I just covered that content now, on that HTML and CSS notes, theory part of things. So everything just comes together and gels together. Sorry, I can't have my camera on. Yeah, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. Yay.
all
Mm-mm.
right. All right. I believe
Yeah.
in you. I believe in you guys. You guys will make it. You definitely will make it. And
Mhm.
I feel like these challenges that you guys face are just gonna make you stronger. Because whatever you are facing now and you get a solution, whenever you are faced with that same issue again, you have a solution to it already. So you'll be okay.
Mm, thank
Okay.
you.
So Yolo, you said you had any challenges this week?
Yeah, I think for me, my challenge is I feel like I still need like a proper feedback with regards to the pair project because I find it hard to I had like a, like flex elements
Mm-hmm.
on my product section, but it was for last week, so I had it was six things, and I couldn't like I put like an arrow, but I couldn't navigate like to the rest of them, and it just didn't look proper. Like you see, it didn't look proper. So yeah, I feel also I didn't know about Net V5. So I just got to learn about Net V5 this week. So I really just want to deploy things in a proper way so that people don't have to still struggle and go through this, go through that. Just see the project and code a code, have the code. So yeah, I think I didn't do that last week when I was deploying everything. I didn't use Net V5. I was about this week, I could say. So I think if I had I don't know, I'm very reluctant in asking for help. So yeah,
Why?
because I don't
Why is
yeah,
that?
I get bored with the runaround. Because if I ask someone and they don't know something, then they waste my time. So like I want to ask something from and get like a quick response. Like I need to ask you now and you need to give me a quick response right now. So I already get that. So I feel like I don't waste my time trying to ask people some help. So I feel like there's also a downer for me because there are things I could have been able to do quicker if I just asked for help. But waiting for help also just makes me angry.
But it is very important to ask for help. I think, especially in this industry, you need to be able to learn how to do that. But then I get what you're saying in terms of you would like something to be done like very quickly. I get you. But then in terms of that, always like opt for resources, external resources like YouTube or Stack Overflow, and Chat GPT is always there, guys. And you guys are also aware of Leo on our platform, right? Have any of you guys used Leo?
We've
Mm.
seen Leo, but I won't use it.
Oh, thanks for the reminder. We forgot about him.
Yeah,
Ah, guys, how can you forget our family
Because it
member? He's
doesn't
still
pop
a
up.
family
Like
member.
it's
we're gonna tag him
crazy.
in when we're doing JavaScript.
Okay,
Yeah, we
okay.
get a
But
bit
you guys
hectic.
should be testing him now so he can get to know you guys.
Mm.
You should test
Yeah,
him
we-
now. All right, cool. So today's meeting will be very short, guys. I just wanted to hear how you guys are doing and how Bootstrap is treating you. If you need anything from me, do you have any questions that I need to answer? Do you guys have any questions?
Yeah, I have it's probably about two questions,
Mm-hmm.
but they piggyback off of each other. Um, I remember someone I think 2 weeks ago asked in the WhatsApp group about the ability to finish. So, for example, full time is 6 months, right? The ability
Yes.
to finish IE within 3 months, is that possible?
To finish the course in three
Yeah.
months. I don't think so, but Mr. Laurie is saying if you go fast you can. But no one has done it before, so if you're gonna be the first one, yeah, we'll applaud you for that one, definitely. You can if
Okay.
you want. You can if you want.
Because
Anything is
it then
possible.
it then goes to the question around things like pair projects,
Hmm.
right? I know we had an issue early where there's people who are also part time, but there's also people who are full time, right?
Mhm.
And then if those numbers are not even on either side, it does create an issue where you have, i.e., one person who is extra on either side, meaning that they'll most likely have to have one group that is 3 members, right?
Mhm.
So how then does that work? How do
Okay.
you how do you mitigate that?
All right. So we obviously, I feel like people who are on full-time schedule have a different schedule than those who are on part-time, obviously, right? So what we do is we try to put you guys all together. So the part-time students should be with the part-time students, and then the full-time should be with the full-time. But because some other people would like to work with a partner, for example, then you end up seeing part-timers working with full-timers, for example. Ne. So my advice to you is that if you're full-time, go with someone who's full-time. That's the best advice I give. And that's why we're also pairing you guys so that you can have the partners that you need. Yeah. I hope that answers your question.
Not really.
Not
So okay, let me phrase it differently. So let's say in full time, right?
mm,
You've got seven students.
mm-hmm.
If it's a paid project, then you'll only have one student left in that full time squad.
Okay, so that student will be working alone for most of the time because they're alone.
Okay.
Yeah, but hey, I don't know. So in that context, I feel like we'd put three people together, if you get what I mean. So if
Yes.
there's an extra person, would probably change them around and put them in a group of another two people. Yeah, because it's not fair that that person should be working alone on all the pay projects. I don't think that's fair, especially as you progress into the course like JavaScript. Working alone, it's not going to be possible. So yeah, that's how we'll do it. I answered you now.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Studio 1906. I think that's Gladman. Gladman, you have your hand up. We can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Okay.
can hear you now.
I just wanted to ask because I'm part-time, so I'm not too sure with my schedule, like what's my timeline like? And I did submit my capstone. I haven't had any feedback. So yeah.
Okay. So for you, everything will be times two. So if something is to be submitted in a week, you would have to an extra week to do it. Yeah. So everything you just times it by two on your
Okay.
side. Yeah. So your pace is not the same as the other students.
Okay. All right.
Mm.
So, and also, I just wanted to confirm how many part-timers are they? Because so far, I think it's myself and Mpume when I asked in the group.
Mm. For the June cohort, I think
Yes.
it's the two of you guys.
Okay. So does that mean on every capstone project we work together?
Yeah, that would make sense because at this moment, I don't think we have other part timers.
Okay. On. Okay. Thank you. I think that clarifies. Thank you.
Pleasure, pleasure. Any more questions? Caesar, Caesar, you can unmute yourself.
Okay, you can hear me now.
Mm-hmm.
First, I would like to greet everyone that's online. Mr. Buho,
Yes.
I'm not here to change the way you guys doing things to Microsoft, but I'm having a
Mm-hmm.
suggestion here.
Okay.
This is a learning academy, and we're here to learn coding or to be professional developers. I can say.
Mm-hmm.
I'll suggest that every time you give, I'll suggest that every time when you give us a project, you must outline the outcomes
The
or
outcomes.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
or things that you're expecting from us to master.
Okay.
Because now we're getting projects, yes, we're submitting them, but there's nothing I can say, outcomes, things we've learned. Because some of us here, we're doing copy and paste.
Okay. All right.
Yes,
So, in terms of that, what you're saying is we should outline the course. So, for example, JavaScript, this is what you're learning, and then this is what you should be mastering at the end of
yes,
JavaScript.
yes, and everyone must be monitored. You must track us, you must make sure that you contact us now and then, we submit everything in time. Because my brother mentioned that he submitted a project, but he never got contacted.
Okay, so I
Yes.
just mentioned, I think you were late for the meeting. First of all, I did mention that I am busy marking the students' capstones this
Okay,
week because last week I was marking March, April cohort and also the May cohort. So this week I'm only starting with the June cohort, right?
okay,
So on every capstone, you will receive feedback from us, basically based on the different industry standards that you are expected to compile with on each capstone. Right?
okay,
So for your HTML project, we'll tell you, okay, you've done well with your HTML. Please fix this. Please advance on this, or the mistakes that you did, and also what you can improve on.
Okay, okay,
So you
understand.
will be receiving that. If you've submitted, have you submitted any capstone so far?
Yes, yes, with Seho, we submitted a capstone for the pair,
Mm,
pair one. Sorry.
okay. Okay, cool. Then you will be receiving feedback very, very soon. You can also check on our activity feed the different students who submit on the platform, that they get their marks right on the platform. It's also to motivate you guys because you can also learn from other people's mistakes. So if you go through those feedbacks, you yourself will learn from that feedback as well. That is why we have that system.
No, understood, understood.
Mm.
Thank
But
you so much.
thank you for your questions. Thank you for your concerns. I'm happy that you're answered now. Do you have any more questions?
No, let me give other people a chance.
You want to add? Okay. Right, Mr. Laurie wants to add something.
Okay, great question also. So I'm just listening in, guys. In terms of what you're saying about being checked up on, are you tell them if I am wrong, but then one of the roles and responsibilities of a group president is to make sure that week by week they are checking on the students and actually so I receive an actual Excel sheet with the like names of everyone who is in a cohort as well as what lesson you're currently on. And so we actually are tracking you guys. It's just that none of you guys have given us a reason for us to be saying, we should be checking on this person because now they're super, super behind. So I feel like you might feel as if you're not being checked on, but you actually are. And then in terms of your request for the learning objectives, I would say that in as much as it might not be explicitly written that you're supposed to be knowing this at the end, the reason why after each and every single section you do have a capstone project that's an individual and a group capstone is so that you get to actually practice what you have learned. And so we get to see the outcome of your learning experience through those capstone projects. And I think the reason why you're saying this is also because you haven't received a document with feedback. But what you'll find soon is that the documents with feedback will actually say, okay, you have clearly you're lacking in these areas. So this is an area that you should look at. And so that's where the sort of expectations and outcomes come into play. They're all tied into your capstones. Because remember, everything is project based in this school.
All right. Ayuf, you have your hand up?
Yes, yes, just to add on Mr. Laurie's comment. Yes, Sizwe, no, it is true. We are checking up on you, and I am having one-on-one sessions, Google Meet sessions with you. And I do know that you had problems with submitting your capstone projects. I did communicate with your partner, and she did tell me that you're submitting the files. So definitely, we are checking up on you. The Excel spreadsheet that I have to submit to Mr. Laurie does exactly that. It explicitly states where each and every student in the group is at and where is struggling and where is good at. So it might not be explicitly displayed to you, but there is a checking point that we are using.
Thank you. And then your hand up.
I just want to say, like, I think that he, I don't know who was talking, saying that they want like an objective, something to do with objectives. I think you have to look at the, because like there's a list of things, like each and every project has a list of things that you need to fulfill. So you need to look at those list of things. If you can master those list of things, because I feel like that's your checkbox. Because when I was doing the peer project, I know that my struggles were in getting the web, well, the page itself to be uh like proper for each and every device. I didn't know how to do that properly. So that can be your checklist. Everything that's on that list, they will probably tell you that make sure like everything has to have spacing. You have to have the footer. You have to have like even the project that we have on the bootstrap. You need to have a footer. You need to have images. You need to if you can add all those things, I feel like that's your checkbox to sort of like give you that quantifying thing to say I can do that. I can do that. I can do that. So if you can do that, then that's it. Because they're gonna mark you based on those things. So like if you're able to do all of those things and you did them properly, then that should be the checkbox, I think.
Yeah. And our course is structured in industry-based curriculum, right? So everything that you're doing, it's an industry practice, and that's how we're gonna be marking you guys as well. Yeah. All right, cool. Caesar, you still have your hand up, or are you happy?
No, no, I'm sorry. I think I made a mistake. Sorry.
Okay, okay, cool,
Yeah,
cool.
sorry.
But do you have your questions answered?
Yeah, everything is answered, and I do understand how things work from now.
Mm,
Yes,
okay. All right.
yes.
All
Thank
right.
you.
I just want to hear from Tejo. I haven't heard anything from Tejo. Tejo, how are you? I don't know if she can hear me. Tejo. Okay, I don't think Tejo is with us. All right, guys. So, yeah, if you guys have any more questions, you will let me know. And my DMs are open, guys. If you're facing challenges, let me know. If you have questions, let me know. I like what Cizwe did. He's asking because he didn't know, right? And that's good. That's very, very good. So, as I said, I'll be marking your capstones this week, and you guys can expect those this week, I think, or next week as well, because it's a lot. It's a lot. But then, yeah, you guys have any more questions?
We can't hear you, Tebo.
Okay,
Yeah,
apologies
yeah.
about that, guys. I don't know what happened. I was saying if you guys have any more questions, the platform is yours. And then if not, we can end the meeting over here. No questions. Okay, cool. Okay, guys, good luck with everything. I'm rooting for you. If you need anything, please know that we are here. And also, I'm sure you guys are aware that Ayuf is your group leader. You can also dedicate some questions to him as well if you need something urgently, for example. So, yeah, all the best, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Ciao, bye.
Mhm.